Lecture 2: The Evolution of Etiquette Over Time. Etiquette, while seemingly ageless, has evolved remarkably through the sands of time, from the grand codes of ancient empires to today's digital meetings. The rules of behavior have shifted, expanded, and transformed. Let's start our journey in ancient civilizations. In places like Egypt, etiquette was deeply intertwined with religion and customs. The way one behaved was not just about societal norms but was believed to please or displease the gods. Fast forward to the medieval era. Etiquette here was centered around the court, a dance of power and diplomacy. From how one addressed royalty to the rituals of knighthood, every action was steeped in tradition and decorum. The Victorian age took etiquette to a whole new level, with its detailed manuals on everything from table manners to courtship. This era defined many of the formal etiquettes we think of today. It was all about grace, poise, and subtle social cues. Then come the Roaring Twenties, a period of rebellion and reinvention. Etiquette, too, saw a transformation. It became more relaxed in certain areas, reflecting the spirit of freedom and change that this era ushered in. Let's take a specific example to illustrate the transformation of etiquette over time. Consider the evolution of handshake, a universal gesture of greeting and agreement. In ancient times, the handshake was more than a greeting. It was a symbol of peace, showing that neither party was carrying a weapon. During the Renaissance, it became a gesture of good faith in negotiations and agreements. In the Victorian era, the handshake was formalized, reflecting the social structures of the time. It was gentle and reserved, often accompanied by a slight bow. Moving to the Roaring Twenties, the handshake loosened up, reflecting the era's spirit of freedom and innovation. It became more casual and less formal. Today, the handshake, although temporarily impacted by global health concerns, remains a professional standard. It's firm, brief, and accompanied by direct eye contact, symbolizing mutual respect and professionalism. The handshake, like many other elements of etiquette, has adapted to cultural and societal changes while maintaining its core meaning, a gesture of greeting and agreement. And here we are, in the present day. With technology bridging global gaps, etiquette has gone international and digital. Today, it's about understanding cultural nuances, knowing when to mute your mic on a Zoom call, and mastering the art of digital communication. The essence of etiquette, though evolving, remains consistent: respect, understanding, and building connections. As the world changes, so do the guidelines of behavior. Yet, the core intention to facilitate harmonious human interactions remains unchanged. As we continue our journey in this course, remember that while the specifics of etiquette may change, its heart and purpose remain steadfast. Coming up, mastering modern etiquette and adapting it to your professional life. End of Lecture 2.